What's an Ethernet cable? What's Ethernet?
Well, that's a fun question to answer. It's pretty much standard of networking nowadays. But we have a lot of customers out there and a lot of applications out there that are still using older serial or older legacy connections, and moving to Ethernet is a process for them.
Oh boy.
When you work in the industrial networking side of things, technology takes time to catch up there.
Yeah.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. And unfortunately, eventually everything breaks. So now we're moving to Ethernet and moving to the fun world of networking, where we're getting away from serial packet information and moving more to sending things in parallel, sending things over an Ethernet network, and using IP addresses, using switching, using routing.
When I think of Ethernet, the best way that I've learned what it is in context to my life is in the house you have the Wi-Fi, and it can be kind of slow, but then if you take this guy and you plug it into the wall, hopefully if you know it's set up correctly, and then you plug it into your computer, all of a sudden it's really fast because it's directly connected. Is that like kind of how it is in industrial networking as well, or is it like go a little more complicated than that?
So in a lot of industrial networks, when we're dealing with Wi-Fi, we're dealing with a lot more complications. All Wi-Fi is going to be ad hoc communication. You get packets as you can, but you can use like a directional antenna in order to send all those packets in a stream directly to where they need to go. And that's going to help increase speeds. When we're dealing with train networks, especially such as train to ground communications, obviously that's got to be wireless. You can't run a wire from the ground to the train, especially as the train's moving along at 60, 70, 200 miles an hour. That has to be fast wireless communication. So we can use the sort of blue wireless that has a current as a solution where they're able to beam that signal directly onto the train as it's going across at 200 miles an hour.
So clearly there is a lot of much more complicated applications. So that answers my question there. Thank goodness Ben exists and Westermo exists, because they know all about this. And not only do they know about these cords, they know about the systems they plug into and how all those work together. So if you want to get a little bit deeper and into the nitty gritty and you need some help with your communication networks, reach out to the people at Westermo and I'm sure they can help you.